I'm so done. I'm so done with myself. However, in the back of my head, I acknowledge that being in the progress, it doesn't has always to be. It doesn't have to be a progress. A progress is a dynamic process where the process is not always going up, it's also going down. So I feel like today is kind of a failure because I actually have no concept of what I am talking right now, but I want to keep things going, to keep up with the missed out that I was having, and so wish me luck to gain my um, speak my comfortable speaking back and keep up with the progress, you know. So as far as I remember, I talked about I was doing a mind map for uh, the ISMA, how I became to be so interested to apply ISMA. What is the reason why I want to apply the ISMA? What was the reason why I want to apply the ISMA? How can I get there? What are the costs? What can I do from now? One of them is to practice speaking like this to take IELTS exam in a few weeks. I believe I will take the IELTS exam for like 2 or 3 weeks from now. So I have the amount of time to practice things that I can practice and don't need to worry about things out of my control, out of my reach, out of my hand. Um, yeah, because of the things that were going on, I had I had a little bit worried about things that I can't even control, like the tasks that I need to do and the work that to be done in the multimedia division, and I kept contemplating about it. And now the task is a little bit mm, light, light, and I can proceed to keep up with the speaking practice video again. So yeah, I have made the mind map that you can see by yourself, Yasmin. Um, because I was not accepted to get in to the library because the library guy said that you need to bring the kartu tanda mahasiswa or our identity card, and I don't bring the identity card. So I go to the secretariat to make the mind map. I lost my charger that I need to use my old charger. They're a little bit looser and it's hard to charge my phone because the charger is not in a good condition. And after that, I continued to had a meeting with Angkatan 19 and how the progress for their short diplomatic course event, um, and me as the publication and documentation division. We have designed the identity card for the participants. Yeah, and we talk all things about the short diplomatic course that we are about to do in several days. Yeah, after that, I get back to Secretariat to meet Asep, and we got back home. Asep dropped me in front of the byway, and everything was fine, and we talked about the things that we were having trouble with. January 17th, today supposedly we have one class, regionalism, but the lecturer said that we have 1 week pause, and she lets us to have 1 week break to do the group work for the presentation the next 2 weeks. Besides that, I still need to go to campus. Because we do perintilan for the short diplomatic course that has something to do with design, and we have to print them out by ourselves, only me and Karisma. So today I have a notion to complete the design today, and I already prepared with the snack that I sneak in with. I have Big Thunder chocolate, I have spicy sausage, I have Fit Bar with me, and banana chocolate bread. Once I entered the library, everything was fine, and I met Haidua2, international relations from other class. They have group work, and I isolated myself in the isolation type of section of the room to be focused, and I took the things out of the bag, and I want to start to compile things out. And the bad news was the Wi-Fi wasn't working, and I tried to connect to the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi won't compile. So 30 minutes after compile, I need to give up. Yeah, I got back home. January 18th is Wednesday, and as usually Wednesday is full of surprise, and today is the first day that we have an offline dynamic system class from the entire semester. So it is our first time have an offline class with Bapak Budi. Yeah. And once we enter the class is still have uh, some type of vibes like in the hospital. I know probably the laboratory, the computer, the computer laboratory was sterilized, and it still smell like hospital. Yeah, once we enter the room, we sit in our seat, and my tablet was error, and it activate blind accessibility. So every time I touch the volume, it says volume up or whatever. And then when I unlock the lock screen, it says get the fuck away from my tablet, because it is what it says in the lock screen. Um, and after that, and after the class, I print the ID card, also as the nameplate. And I was planning to to have a conversation with Asep a little bit, and I thought in the secretariat were only Asep and Fahri, but then it is the whole entire department of HIMA. They had a meeting, so I kind of interrupted a little bit to get in, and I waited for like an hour, and then we get back home. January 19, we officially finishing every design that we need in short diplomatic course event. The ID card, the nameplate, the banner or the backdrop, and everything is done, and we printed out everything. We got to the campus at 9 a.m. to measure the backdrop, and the backdrop was 2.2 meters for the tingginya, and 3.5 meters the width. The length is 2.2 and the width is 3.5. And anak 19 also see us measuring up the backdrop, and they say semangat ya, fighting, because we know it's hard, and we know you guys have a lot of things to do. And we also ask for the money for the printing thing.